Welcome to Feed Dump. Now, today's not a particularly scary time of year, but terror can strike at any time, and that's why we are phobias. I am Jepherophobia, which is the fear of crossing bridges. Joining me this week is Nyctophobia.
Shadows have nothing on my imagination.
And Trisketicophobia.
11, 12, 13. Shit!
And we're all up in your grill, making your brain crazy. Do, irrational behavior. Woo. One of the problems with working in an office is sometimes your lunch just goes missing because your coworkers are assholes. Now, you can just put up notes and say, hey, don't eat my lunch, or you can play pranks like, hey, I licked all my food, so if you ate my food, you're eating my spit. Or you can be like one Maryland man who caught a coworker stealing one of his meatballs and then stabbed him in the arm.
Is that more or less civil than just poisoning your food?
So I sort of saw where this story was going as you were saying it, but I thought way worse. Like, I figured he had like a landmine or a hand grenade or something in his lunch, so like when he eats it, dead.
This is pretty tame for a story. It was, a violent reaction as opposed to a death trap. And I was expecting more of a death trap. I'd make a death trap.
Well, since you guys are both so full of advice about how you could improve this man's crime, why don't we debut a brand new segment I just thought of right now? If you've got a question, why not ask Alex and Serge, your advice columnists?
Serge and Alex give you advice, and you'll probably get arrested.
Serge and Alex, I work in an office and someone's stealing my meatballs! How can I keep my precious protein orb safe?
Barbed wire, cameras, armed guards. Wait, that's a prison.
Chloroform meatballs, and then you put them in a Saw-style death trap.
Hello, Jeff. I'd like to eat a lunch with you.
Just kneecap everyone in the office. Somebody's guilty.
Lunch bag full of bees!
Dateline, Carrigaline, Perth. This is my bad Australian accent. Anyhow, Dateline, Carrigaline, Perth, where an Australian man has been arrested after he tried to carjack 3 cars using only his naked body and a large stick.
Crikey!
Hey! So was this guy, like, super strong or just, like, super sexy?
I'm just impressed with his perseverance. 3 cars? I would have given up after the first. Not that I'd be naked trying to break in the cars in the first place, but good on him.
Also, what kind of stick did he have?
All right, let's stick to the facts. He was Australian. He had a stick.
He was naked, governor.
Naked? Are you supposed to be Watson?
Sexy Watson, governor.
That's right, kids. Ship it.
Crikey.
A cemetery in New Mexico has become a nexus of creepiness after a mysterious man started showing up there dressed like the Grim Reaper.
If this story's about skeletons, I'm fucking done.
13 skeletons, Alex. He's in a cemetery. He's the embodiment of death. I'd be weird if he was at a mall.
These deals are to die for. Sail on now.
13% off.
Has anybody thought to interview this guy or arrest him?
Why, yes, Alex. KQRE Albuquerque did. The mysterious man says his name is Light Wanderer, and that he comes to the cemetery to pray.
The weight of time weighs heavy on our souls.
That's really sweet. He brought flowers to strangers in a graveyard. That's not creepy at all. That's really creepy.
I don't know about you, but I kind of have spoopy blue balls now.
Kind of takes a lot of the mystery out of it when he just names himself.
Yeah, you're gonna want to watch out for my brother. His name's Heavy Wanderer. He's a real tough cookie.
I'm kind of sad now. I was hoping it was a publicity stunt for a metal band or something. And he'd be like, yeah, we're Death Satans and we're here to rock.
Death Satan sounds like the name for a teenage metal group.
Yeah, a bunch of 13-year-olds.
Well, I think we've triggered Alex enough for one day. And sadly, that means we have to bring this feed dump to an end. But remember, there may be better sources of news, but they don't have this hat. And me and this hat are going to Browntown. Stuff. Viking.
What the fuck is Browntown?
It's a reference to my friend Kenji's magic stream on Twitch. When he would put Minotaur, he'd do a Minotaur deck in Theros, and then he would, put on the hat and say he was going to Browntown. I realize this joke is funny to me and my friends and not to anybody else watching now. Thank you, Alex.